Hey everybody. One of the things that I've learned in this journey of, personal growth, personal development, trying to um, actually look at my life, look at the things I do and the choices I make, and try to make better choices, try to better myself. And you kind of get opportunities to see learning points in everything you do. And one of the things I came across is this neat book. It's called Combat Golf, and it's a hilarious book. And if you're a soldier or veteran, and you love golf, this is a great book because it teaches you a lot of cool lessons. But a couple days ago, I did a video on how failure is a part of the process of success. And one of the things I didn't have time and I didn't elaborate on is what do you do in that emotional moment when you're failing? Because it's hard in that one moment where you're there and you're realizing what you've done, the time you've spent, the changes you made. It's just not going to work. It's not happening. And there's an emotional aspect of it from dealing with the failure, um, to that self-attacking, to the what did I do wrong. And in this book, he addresses Bruce Ollstein. I hope I got that name right. He addresses what do you do after you make that triple bogey. And if you don't know anything about golf, a triple bogey is you were supposed to make the shot, or you're supposed to take 4 shots to make the hole, but instead you made 7 shots to make the hole. It's as a golf player, it's incredibly frustrating. And but he tells us this, he breaks it down and what some things we should do. And I just wanted to bring them up and kind of um, walk us through this process of that, dealing with the emotions of when you're in that moment of failure. And what do I do? How do I go on? What's the next step? And he breaks it out real simple. First thing he talks about is say, keep the faith. Okay. Remember what you're doing, why you're doing the thing you're doing, and keep the faith. Keep moving forward. Keep trying. Keep focusing on what the prize is and what you're trying to learn in the moment. It's so important because when we fail, we kind of lose sight. We kind of get into that emotional thing of everything I do fails. And instead of actually just keeping the faith, staying focused. The second thing he talks about is settling down, and that don't let it affect your next putt, basically. And he talks about how, if you go and you have a 2-foot putt, the emotion and everything should be high, and it is high because you just failed a few minutes ago, and you go up and you just rush it and then you miss it. No, settle down, do some breathing exercises, get yourself to a point in a headspace where you're able to make the next decision. And then you got to be tough. You really have to be tough. He uses the illustration like today's a great day to be a soldier. Today's a great day to learn from my failure. Today's a great day to make another step in my ultimate goal. Okay, be tough. I don't talk a lot about how the affirmations and those things that you should say over yourself to encourage yourself, and I believe in them a little bit, but ultimately I think the most important thing is that you're in this mental aspect of I'm tough, I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm in this situation where I'm going to see it through. I'm going to keep going forward no matter what comes against me, no matter how hard the headwind is. I'm going to keep going, keep striving. The next thing he talks about is that heal thyself. And this is an important thing, and I think something that a lot of us as entrepreneurs and big visionaries, we don't take the time to do. And this is the take that moment, breathe, learn that I got to move forward, but also I need to mend my wounds a little bit. I need to take a minute and realize that I did just fail at something, and there is emotional weight to that. And I need to make sure that it's okay to tell somebody, it's okay to get it out, journal it out. It's okay to even be frustrated, as long as we're not doing anything negative. It's okay to let that out and heal yourself. And then the last thing is nothing to lose. You got to keep going. just set yourself in your mindset that I'm going to keep going. And the way he says to do this is relax, pull out a 7-iron in the middle of the fairway, a club that you know how to hit, a club that you know it's just the easy club. You swing, you take a nice easy shot, and you hit it right in the middle of the fairway. So back up, get your mindset right, heal where you need to heal, know that you can keep moving forward, and then set yourself up for success. Get that momentum going again. You know, it's hard when you're in that moment, that emotional moment when you just failed. But I think if you use these few little steps, the next attempt in that cycle of success is going to be better and better and better. Well, guys, I hope this helped you guys out. I know it's something that is encouraging me and helping me. And if you want, you know, get this book. I don't even know if it's in print. It's an older book, but Combat Golf. Again, as we're growing personally and as we're looking at the things that can develop us, we can see things all around us that help add to our life, encourage us, and enrich our life. Love you guys. If this means something to you, please like, subscribe, let other people know what we're doing here. And I'd love to hear some comments of how you are moving forward, even in the face of a failure. All right. Talk to you later. I love you. Bye-bye.